Welcome back. This is Jack. Let's get started. We're still playing Pirate Warriors 4, and the Straw Hat Pirates have managed to reach Enies lobby. Their objective is to recover Robin and Frankie from the great power of the world government. Unfortunately, that means you might not get to see a cinematic of my favorite Zoro and Luffy moment. Take that back.
奪還を決めたルフィたちはアイスバーグが整備したもう一つの海列車に乗り四方の島エニエスロビーを目指す。そこには CP9 に連れ去られたフランキーを救おうとするフランキー一家の姿もあった。両者は団結し仲間の奪還を目指す。
街じゃごたごたあったけど、この先はここにいる全員の敵は同じだ。いいか、俺たちは同志だ。
一方、先行してロビンを追っていたサンジはルッチたちに阻まれてロビン奪還に失敗。ルフィたちの海列車に合流する。同じく CP9 に連行されていたウソップは無事救出されていたが、一味を脱退していた彼は春巡の末ある決断をする。
話は全て彼から聞いたよ。お嬢さんを一人助けたいそうだね。そんな君たちを助けるのに理由はいらない。私も共に戦おう。私の名はソゲキング。
ウソップは仮面をかぶったヒーローソゲキングに変装し、正体を隠したままロビン奪還のため一味に協力する。しかしロビンたちは CP9 司令長官スパンダムに身柄を引き渡されていた。大監獄への航路の入り口、正義の門を抜けてしまうと救出は不可能となる。
They say that, but Luffy didn't know that was true or not.
前代未聞の作戦に挑む同志が集い、エニエスロビーでの CP9 との全面対決が幕を開けるのであった。
You all know who I'm gonna be. Although I'll probably eventually start playing Sanji and Luffy. Just Zoro's my favorite. I do apologize for that if anybody's...
ウソップ君の親友で、この度君たちの手助けをこと使ってここにいる。
In the anime, he actually has a song he'll sing.
ヒーローだ。マントしてるからそうじゃねえかと思ったんだ俺は。
Luffy's literally the only one who doesn't know that's Usopp. Oh, and Chopper.
マントしてるからヒーローなのか。かっこいい。ナミさん。それとついでにナミさん以外のアホども。
何、サンジ君。
ロビンちゃんは CP9 に何やら過去の根っこをつかまれちまって、別に奪い返せなかった言い訳をしてんじゃねえが、敵地に乗り込んでもロビンちゃんが戻ってくるかはわからね
え。なもん関係あるか。
そうやるべきことは変わらねえ。
とにかくロビンと会って話すしかないわね。
エニエスロビーについて簡単に調べておいた。さらに先、島の裏手には正義の門ってのがあって。
あれ、ルフィは？さっきまで
こちら本島全門、侵入者を確認。
ロビンはどこだ。
If you have to watch only one arc pre-time skip, this is probably one of the better ones. It's got just epic moments. It's got everybody showing off the evolution of their characters even more. Let's see if I don't know any new moves. Pirate Hunter. No, just those. Okay. And it just gets so much better. Like, this is the first time you see Luffy doing, Gear 2 and Gear 3. First time you see a move that Zoro hasn't replicated since, called a Sora mode. It's where he had 3 heads and like 6 arms or something. Like, oh goody, we get to fight a giant. Okay, locking onto a giant's a bad idea. And Zane has decided I am a bridge. Now he's standing over my arm. Oh, I think he's going back now. I'd rather you not put your foot there, kitty cat. Don't know if you guys can see him, but he's making himself comfortable on my lap. So the Frankie family joined me in this whole incursion. Sorry, I had my phone in my lap. I'm just moving because he was laying on it. And then on top of that, one of my favorite scenes is there's a giant tsunami coming. 'Cause that's the whole reason it was raining before, is that Water 7 floods every so often due to a giant effing tsunami and stuff like that. And they go right into that tsunami on their way here, riding a sea train, which, since it doesn't show you it, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a train that runs on the sea. At one point, Zoro and Luffy stand on top of it and part the tsunami coming their way with their attack. Luffy doing a super punch and Zoro doing a sword slash. And you don't often get to see any of the Straw Hats actually do team attacks anymore. If ever, actually, because usually it's a one-on-one fight for everything. Alright, he has decided that my arm is now a resting point, so he has made his decisions. You're making it difficult to move my hand, kitty cat. Thankfully, this game doesn't need that much movement compared to, like, say, like Doom would have been like horrible. But thankfully, he didn't do this too much when I was playing Doom. Cat, your foot is really in a bad spot. There we go. Moved it. The only problem with actually this arc in the actual comic, or the anime, manga doesn't have this. They caught up when they were filming it or sending this out. They actually caught up to the manga, so they had to do a stupid amount of filler at one point, like a stupid amount. Had like this own separate story that has nothing to do with anything. Like in fact, it's like an alternate timeline, like samurai time and everything, and it's just stupid. Oh, let me go deal with that leader. There we go. Sorry, I kind of stick to the same pattern of attacks. It works just fine for me. Probably shouldn't have done that one. Should have done this one earlier. Once again, I find a game like this very relaxing, especially compared to like some of the fights, like that final, the Con Maker fight with Doom did not. But this game is just really relaxing. It's just stupid repetitive. Like this one, or games like this, and Oh, what's the other one I'm thinking
待ってて
of?
くれロビンちゃん
There's supposed to be a secret path that way.
今
Anyway,
頃寂しくて泣いてやしねえかな
Sanji's heading towards the courthouse. Good. This game, or games like this, and games where you can just spend all day crafting, also are pretty therapeutic for me. Okay, so that's what it was waiting for. Okay. Well, let me take care of this leader first, so this area becomes ours, to prevent the spawn of more jerks. Cool, taken over. Good news is that once I get up there, I should be able to just jump straight down and not have to... Oh, maybe not. Oh, I gotta walk this way. One thing I am glad about is it didn't require me to hit both of them. Like a weird time limit one, because that would have really crossed me. Because there's no clear path there. Or at least not an easy one. Oh, there's Sanji. Like if they designed it where you had to have a second player, it's like, that wouldn't have worked. Because I'm pretty sure Mad Techie and Toons and Loot Ninja wouldn't join me for this. This is not their... Although I imagine Toons would, but... Because he likes it feeling overpowered in video games. Not against it, it's his thing. Alright, I gotta find a way up there. And there's like supposed to be something right here, but I'm not seeing it. So let's go this way. Now there's a staircase right there I can use. There we go. That should be all of it. Now I just gotta help the Frankie commander. I shouldn't have done this one. I did it again. I meant to do this one. That cleared it up quite a bit. Alright, so the Frankie family is now in front of the courthouse. I get a feeling this is an island that's entirely inhabited by like military and support personnel. This would be a horrible place to live. Because imagine just like everybody being uptight all the time with all the rules and stuff. So when I was in Yokosuka, Japan, you could be in your civilians walking around, and if you had your hands in your pockets, people would still snap at you. Like, I'm in civilians. I'm not in uniform. And then, if it was somebody who was more of a jerk, they might even go, "Are you disobeying an order?" Blah, 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 blah. Which I did have people do that to me. Overall, I did have a good experience in the military. It's just that there's some people who made it not pleasant, and actually ties into some of my mental problems I developed while in the service. So. Speaking of abuse, though, I got my first YouTube hater. I feel like that means my YouTube channel's growing. He was watching my Dead Space stuff and just saying, "Oh, you're a dead channel," and all this stuff. Which I have a feeling he might be a guy from All Everything Entertainment, but I have no proof of it, so. But anyway, it's whatever though. I take it as a mark of pride that I have somebody who decided to waste that much time of their life just to trash talk my work. Getting all these commanders out of the way so they can't mess with. Cool, he opened it, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and take them out. Got them both. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and take over the courthouse. The best part about this in the anime, so Spatum is the leader of CP9. He's actually, like, CP9's insanely powerful fighters. He is completely useless. And his mask is actually made to look like Mankind's from wrestling. So much so that Mick Foley had actually thought about suing, but then he realized it was in tribute. It was meant as a sign of respect or something like that. So, anyway, because you got to protect your brand image and all that stuff, especially when you're a wrestler like him. When everybody else is being super buff and stuff, he wasn't. So, anyway, the whole time he doesn't know what's going on because effectively the phone is off the hook, and he doesn't know that. Are they going to show my favorite scene? Oh, okay, the Luffy versus Bluno fight. This is the first time you're supposed to see Gear 2 with Luffy, which I should have played as Luffy for this, just solely for that reason. This fight is definitely more powerful than he was in the when he was back at Water 7 still. Oh, he just rubber banded me a little bit. Oh, here we go. If there's another cutscene, I might not push the button again just because Zane is trying to sleep on my arm and that's waking him up every time I reach over to push that button. So unless he moves, which he won't. Where is it? There it is. I need the health. There we go. Alright, back to beating this guy up. I think I missed him. No, I got him. I heard it. This is one of those scenes that you kind of want to see in the anime with Luffy using Gear 2 for the first time, and you just see Bluno just completely out of his depth fighting Luffy. Somebody who previously in Water 7 they had just trounced is now rubber banding him. Sorry for the bad pun on a rubber guy, but it's effectively what he was doing.
りゃお前らとここで会ってよかった。また強くなれた。
六式使いが負ける。
He moved enough that I can do this. That's actually how it happens in the anime too. Only Luffy can make putting on a straw hat look awesome. Yeah, I got S rank. I've almost also got Zora maxed out, which is awesome. Sanji leveled up, that's good. And I got a lot of tokens, so I'll be able to do some leveling up. Fujitori. Ooh, Fujitori. Cool. Fujitori is one of the admirals in the second half.
あんな小僧にブルーノが負けたってのか。
おお、ロビン、よかった。まだそこに
帰って。私はもうあなたたちの顔も見たくないのに、どうして助けに来たりするの？私がいつそうしてと頼んだの？私はもう知りたいのよ。
麦わらの一味が内部崩壊を始めやがったか。こりゃ面白い。
That's Spadum, by the way.
ロビン、死ぬなんて何言ってんだお前。あのな、ロビン、俺たちもうここまで来ちまったから頼むからよ、ロビン。死ぬとかなんとか言っても構わねえからよ。そういうことはお前、俺たちのそばで言え。
そうだぞ、ロビンちゃん。
ロビン、帰ってこい。
あとは俺たちに任せ。
They didn't show the scene that I really like, unless it's going to be in the next one. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Basically what it is, I want to assume they don't show it, is... Spadum basically holds up the world government flag or points at it and says, for you to attack us is declaring war on the world government. That flag stands for so many other nations, blah, 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 blah. And Luffy just says, Sogi King, destroy it. And Usopp, Sogi King, shoots it with a fireball and just burns it. And it's just like an ultimate testament of, I will fight everything in the world to save my friend. I'm like, I love that. But anyway, this has been Jack with the Geek's Perspective. Please like, subscribe, and share. And take care of yourself during this quarantine, because I want everybody to stay safe. Peace.